I feel like I just did a book haul, yet somehow I have 14, 15 books sitting here, so it's time for another book haul. What do you know? It was my birthday, even though I did still buy most of these myself for my birthday. I'm getting old, and buying books still brings me joy, so don't try to take this from me. Anyways, I got a huge pile of books right here, off screen. You can't see them, but they're here, so let's let you see them. Let's get into it. So kicking us off, I have here The Edge of Everything by Jeff Giles. This was the Booksplosion Book of the Month pick for February. We're working with Bloomsbury this month. This is the first book in an urban fantasy series about a bounty hunter from hell who ends up saving a human girl. And, you know, romance and chaos ensues from there. I will be talking more about this book, spoiler-free, in my next wrap-up, but if you've read this book and you want to know some spoilery opinions, the Booksplosion live show has already happened, so I'll link that down below and you can check it out. The next book I have here is Carnivale by Stephanie Garber. This is a YA fantasy, it's a debut novel, and it's my current read. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to talk more about it in my wrap-up video. Basically, it's about these two sisters who have always wanted to attend this festival slash mysterious interactive performance known as Carnivale. The sisters finally get an invite to Carnivale, but they're not allowed to go because their father is very controlling and abusive. So they run away and escape to Carnivale, but once they get there, they find out that they're more involved in this performance than they anticipated, and the stakes are much, much higher than they bargained for. Like I said, I'm currently reading this, really enjoying it. It's very mysterious and enchanting, and I will be talking about it more in my next reviews video, which I'll be filming as soon as I finish this. The next book I have here is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. This is the Booksplosion Book of the Month pick for March. We're working with Bloomsbury on this one. I actually bought The Bone Season in hardcover and ebook already, so now Bloomsbury sent me the paperback. I just have it across all formats. Bloomsbury also sent me The Mime Order in paperback, which is the second book in the series, and I don't have this one yet, so this is great. And even more great is The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon, which is book 3 in the series. It's hardcover, and it actually doesn't come out until next week. It's out on March 14th. I'm so excited to get into the series. I've heard so many good things. It takes place in this sort of fantasy dystopian world where clairvoyance in all its forms has been outlawed. So there's like this underground network of psychics. The main character is a young woman named Paige who has clairvoyant abilities, and because of this, she has to kind of lead a double life between these two worlds. So yeah, if you're interested in joining Booksplosion in our read-along of The Bone Season, I will leave all of the details about that down below and you can check it out. Next up, I have a handful of January and February releases that I just had to buy. I had to buy them. Don't question it. I have no willpower, but I do have a crap ton of books. It all works out in the end. So I have here A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. This is the third book in the Shades of London trilogy. I adored the first book, A Darker Shade of Magic, and I put off reading the second book because I heard it had a cliffhanger. So now that this is out, I'm planning to marathon books 2 and 3 as soon as I can. Like, I adore this world. I love Victoria's writing and her characters, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about this trilogy. The first book was amazing, so yeah, I'm gonna be getting to this one real soon. Then I have here Wires and Nerve by Marissa Meyer, and this came out I think at the end of January, maybe early February. I actually don't know because this book like fell off my radar somehow. I forgot it existed until I saw it in a Barnes & Noble and was like, oh yeah, I want that. I must buy it. This is a graphic novel. Look at them graphics! And it's set in the Lunar Chronicles world and follows Aiko. I love graphic novels. I love the Lunar Chronicles. This was a must-buy for me. Then I have here Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. Oh, this is one of those books where like you breathe on it and it gets smudgy. It's a beautiful cover though. Thanks to Madness Chase and the Marvel Universe, I have a newfound interest in Norse mythology. And Neil Gaiman is an amazing author, so it was kind of an impulse buy, but I have no regrets. This is a fine addition to my library. Put you right here. Ooh, look at that spine! Shiny! Next up, I have here The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This is another new release. It just came out a week ago, and so many people have been talking about this book. Like, the buzz surrounding it is fantastic. I've heard so many glowing reviews from people I trust. It's blurbed by John Green and Adam Silvera. I'm in. This is a story about a girl named Star who lives in a poor black neighborhood but attends a fancy, predominantly white prep school. When one of her childhood friends, an unarmed black boy, is killed by police, Star finds herself kind of caught in the middle of these two worlds and their very different reactions. It sounds like a very powerful and emotional and topical story, so I am really interested to give this one a go. Next, I have here 2 more books that were totally impulse buys. Again, I have no willpower. Let's move on. I have here Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon McGuire. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. This book wasn't even on my radar until I was watching some favorite books of 2016 videos, and this kept popping up. Like, a bunch of booktubers read and loved this last year, and somehow I didn't even know it existed. Basically, it's about children who have fallen into wells or disappeared into wardrobes and end up in a different magical world. But once those lands are done with these, like, chosen one miracle children, they come back to Earth and they have to cope with being a former chosen one, now spit back into the regular boring world. The premise is awesome. It's a super short book, and again, a lot of my friends have loved this, so I am very excited to give this one a try. And the other book I bought completely on a whim is The Circle by Dave Eggers. The Circle is soon to be a major motion picture, according to this stupid sticker. I saw a preview for the movie. It stars Emma Watson. It looks awesome. Kind of a futuristic dystopian setting where social media has just, like, taken over and everyone's lives are, like, super public. It sounds cool. The trailer looked cool. Had to get the book. And finally, at the end of this birthday book haul, I have the few books that I actually received as presents. So first I have here a manga collection. It's called Orange. I have volumes 1 and 2, and this was a gift from Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. You know, I love my manga, and this story sounds so cute. It's about a high school girl who receives this letter from herself from 10 years in the future, asking her to look out for this boy who's about to transfer into her class because he has a horrible future and she's the only one who can prevent it. This is just exactly the kind of, like, manga and anime that I love, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love these. Thank you again, Jesse. I actually also have Monstrous, which is a graphic novel that Jesse got me for Christmas and I never hauled. So thank you, Jesse, also for this. And finally, I have a mystery book because it came from Amazon and is gift wrapped. So let's see what it is. A gift for you, for me. Do I read that first? No, I open it first because it might give it away. I still can't tell what it is. You didn't see it first. Ooh! Ooh! This is lovely. Ooh, very nice. Okay, now you read the card. Oh my god, it's from Richard! Richard, thank you so much! You always give me the most relevant gifts. Because yeah, 1984 is actually very relevant for what's currently happening in the world. That's terrifying, but thank you. I actually haven't read much George Orwell. Like, I did read Animal Farm, but 1984 was never part of my curriculum in high school or college, so I never got around to it, but I want to. Thank you again, Richard, for sending me this book. All right, that is it. Those are all of the books I had for this haul, but knowing me, I will have more very, very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great night, and I will have another video soon, so I will see you then. Goodbye!